Imagine a life without vision. Now, taking that into consideration, imagine the many challenges associated with being blind. This was a reality for Adelia M. Hoyt, however, her achievements greatly overpowered her challenges. My artifact, titled Unfolding Years, The Events of a Lifetime as Recalled and Written, was a memoir written by Adelia towards the end of her life and was published in the year of 1950. This 150-page memoir written by Hoyt features many short stories and poems predominantly relating to her work done in the Iowa Home of the Blind, located in Des Moines, Iowa. This memoir was primarily written as a tribute to Adelia's stepsister Emma. Featured on the inside cover of this memoir is a note saying, "To the memory of my beloved sister Emma C. DeGroff, my companion and guide through most of my life's long journey, whose wise counsel and encouragement has helped me overcome many difficulties." Hoyt is recognized across the state of Iowa for her extensive hard work and accomplishments within the blind community. Through the many struggles presented in Adelia's life, she always managed to overcome them with her joyous heart. In the works of her memoir, Hoyt reflects on the many great accomplishments she has made, but always remains humble. Dating back to the early 1890s, the Iowa Association of the Blind had some success running the first and very much needed Home for the Blind. This home, located in Des Moines, provided residents with very low wages for physical work and labor. However, after only 8 short years, the facility closed due to complications between the home and the state. After several complaints and battles fought between the state of Iowa and the Iowa Home of the Blind, the new Iowa Home for Sightless Women reluctantly opened on September 1st of 1915. Hoyt was one of the primary women in Iowa to make this home possible for the blind community. Reflecting on Hoyt's many achievements reminisced in her memoir, you can most definitely consider her a brave female activist of her time. During the 1920s, women had little rights in comparison to men, and it was also very uncommon for women to have a job. According to historyhouse.gov, the early 20th century was a prominent time of women's suffrage movements. Many women were fighting for the right to vote and to stand for electoral office. The historical context of Adelia's accomplishments are astounding, considering that this female-ran home provided the blind with a job and a lot of freedom. During a time of many women's rights movements, this home seemingly offered impaired women with more privileges and independence compared to the average housewife. This memoir, titled Unfolding Years, is just one of the many pieces of text Adelia had created during her lifetime. Although she was blind, Adelia never let that interfere with her beloved passion to write. Through her memoir, Adelia M. Hoyt reflects on the simple beauty and joy she has experienced, as well as her many accomplishments in her long life during a distinguished time in history. Memoirs are a way to recollect a life of events and leave a lasting impression on the lives around you, or sometimes they are created simply in remembrance of one's life, in remembrance of Emma C. DeGroff.